Shalom, shalom. We'll start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. My name is Brother Napat from the Camp Pastor in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the ones listening in. I want to get into a short, quick lesson on this article. And it says, a creepy, shadowy figure seen at Taylor Swift concert sends internet into a frenzy. All right. So as you see it it shows you a picture, and you see a shadowy figure, which, to get straight to the point, that's a demon. All right. And it's an evil spirit, one of the left-hand angels. And with these concerts, this is what they be conjuring up. All right. Through the concerts, through the what else? Mainly the big little things that these celebrities be doing, rituals. All right. Things that go on mainstream media. A lot of it got a lot of demonic intentions behind it. And Taylor Swift is a big influence on the world. Seeing as she's one of the biggest singers. So you have it where these big time hip hop artists, rappers, singers, they do these concerts, man. All right, and this is why we're not supposed to go to any of these concerts. Not supposed to try to get involved with any of these concerts, trying to meet and greet with these damn celebrities and shit, because they gave their stuff away over to the devil, Satan. All right, and we gave our stuff away over to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, so that's really why you're not supposed to go to no concerts. You're not supposed to be trying to meet these celebrities, because one big thing about it, these concerts is when you go there, you're idolizing these celebrities. That's why you had it with Michael Jackson. It was I forgot what it was, but it was a video explaining how when Michael Jackson would come out on the concert, he would people would pass out from the sight of him. All right, because the fact that they seen him, people were passing out, people were going crazy, and that's all demons, man. All right, and that's called idolizing, idolatry. All right, so that's why you're not supposed to go into these concerts. And the Lord is a jealous power. The Lord is a jealous God. And let's actually get that right now. Just go right here on this one. It says, Exodus chapter 34, verse 14, "For thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." All right, so the scriptures tells you right there, man, that you're not supposed to go and worship no other God, man. You're not supposed to idolize no other person, or participate in idolatry. All right, because the Lord is a jealous God, man. The Lord sees that. The Lord's like, damn, bro, these niggas love you motherfucking Taylor Swift more than they love me. More they seek to find out about me. You ask a nigga about, the Taylor Swift tour, they're gonna tell you every place that she's gonna go. They're gonna tell you what cities, what time, the place, and they're gonna follow them. It's this one Jake I used to work with. All he could talk about is the singer. I think her name was Madison Addison or something like that, or Madison something. All right, it's this white singer, and he's basically obsessed with this woman, man. All right, where all he would talk about, oh, I just went to the last concert of Madison. I just did this, I just did that, and it's all had to do with Madison, man. All right, and you wouldn't hear this nigga talk about the shit that was going on in the world, the chaos, the war, all these different things. You wouldn't hear this nigga talk about the Lord, but you hear this nigga talk about Madison, and this is how the world is built. It's for you niggas to be distracted, whether it be with the celebrities, whether it be with the social media. All right, niggas are distracted, man, and they're distracted from the truth, and that's really of the Lord. What's that scripture? Real quick, get this. It's really of the Lord, but it's also Satan's devices. That's his plans for you niggas to be distracted. It says 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 4, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine up unto them. And that light has shone upon the Lord's prophets, because the Lord's prophets are seeking the Lord. When you talk to a prophet of the Lord, all they talk about is the Lord. All they talk about is the truth. They're trying to spread the gospel, spread the word, man. All right? But you got a lot of niggas in this world that are blinded. Their minds are blinded, which they won't understand or believe this truth because of the God of this world. And the God of this world is, Esau, Edom, the devil, man. All right? Have blinded their minds where they can't really think for themselves, man. All they think about is Madison, Addison and shit, man. Taylor Swift, the next Super Bowl, the next football game. You actually got niggas that basically commit their whole lives unto being a fan of football or being a fan of basketball or, being a fan of somebody. That's their life. That's their goal, is to be that fan. All right? Niggas don't think for themselves, man. All right? All you know, when you see them, you just know that they're a fan of Taylor Swift. That's all you know about them. All right? Because that's all they talk about. So with these concerts, you have idolizing. You have all types of demons jumping in and out through the crowd. You have all these different things, iniquity, coming to, just increasing more because this is literally a demon party, man. All right, it's a demon party. All right, these concerts, especially with Beyonce, people literally, and not only that, these celebrities would tell you they have other people inside them, man, meaning demons. That's why they give themselves different names. All right, they call themselves different people, and they be talking to that name as if it's an actual person. Like Eminem, they have Slim Shady. All right, and his song, he be talking to Slim Shady. Like, there's a song he made, he was basically talking to Slim Shady, which is what he called himself. But that's that's a demon inside that, man. And Beyonce, she had another name too, but I never really listened to her like that, so I don't really remember the name that she calls upon. But yeah, man, and if you ever watched the movie Split, all right, you have the dude where he talks to different, he has different personalities where are different people that he goes into, and he acts just like them. They it's like they all have they're all living in one body. All right, and they will switch out, and motherfucking Tommy would talk, and then Rachel would talk, and then he also had different clothing for it. So you gotta that movie Split is a good movie example of that, because these motherfuckers got demons, man. All right, so with that, you got these concerts, man, and like I said, you're not supposed to be there. Brothers ain't supposed to be going to concerts, man. If you're of the street, you're not supposed to go to concerts. Ultimately, we're not supposed to go to them at all. So that's why you see this shadowy, creepy figure, which is a demon, sitting there, because he's literally looking out to the crowd, and that shit looks fucking creepy, man. And it's creepy until those niggas that was out there, into the internet, because they don't know what it is. All right, and if I didn't know what it was, I would have been feeling the same way. But that's a demon, man. All right, and these concerts only conjuring up demons. All right, so I want to get this real quick. Ephesians 5 and verse 11 says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. All right, so don't have any fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. These, these celebrities, you know, all these different, the concerts, niggas, niggas in the world. You don't want to have no fellowship with them because at the end of the day, they're of darkness. They're of the 2/3 Jakes. They don't understand the righteous understanding. They don't have, you know, the spirit of the Lord, or the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh on them, man. All right, they don't know the gospel. They don't know the truth. So at the end of the day, all they know is being a nigga, all right, and doing nigga things. So we supposed to have no fellowship with that, all right. When you go to a concert, it's straight niggas there, man, worshiping another nigga, or worshiping a Edomite woman, that's singing on the stage. So it's like, you go to these things, these concerts, you go to these concerts, man, and demons are jumping out into the crowd, and they go jump on your ass, man. A man being the truth is gonna jump on your ass, and now you looking like, damn, I don't know what to do. What's going on? I don't feel right. All right, because when you first stepped in there, the spirit didn't feel right. All right, but the flesh, it was partying. You felt it in the flesh, but in the spirit was like, but this shit ain't right. I don't feel like we should be here. I don't feel like this is where we should be. And you're supposed to listen to the spirit. All right, and that's what the Lord is, growing us up. Or showing us how to be. And the truth is to listen to the spirit, man. All right, because in Jacob's trouble, if you're not listening to the spirit, you're gonna die. Because the flesh is going to tell you to do some puss-ass shit, But the spirit's going to tell you what to do, to keep you alive, or to keep you in the faith, or to keep you, on the right path to getting salvation, So when you come to these concerts, man, all right, or what's another thing? Clubs, parties, Cause I really can't tell people. Really can't tell you. Okay, you can't go to a concert, all right, or you can't go to a party, or you can't go to a club. But at the end of it all, man, through the spirit, if you're in the spirit, you're not supposed to go to these shits, man. All right, if you want to go to a club, go to a club. If you want to, have some type of balance. Have some type of balance. But, a lot of dudes are not experienced enough in this truth for that, man. All things are lawful, but not expedient. So a lot of things you can't just do. You got to really you got to really have that type of spirit on you, to be able to do these certain things. But the concert overall, man, that's a hell no, man. All right? Because it's idolatry. You're idolizing another nigga on stage. That's idolizing, man. That's idolatry. That's fuck no, man. All right? And if you do, the Lord's going to, judge you for that unless you repent. All right? The Lord's going to judge you niggas from that shit, man. All right? And that's why a lot of dudes, when a lot of concerts do happen, people end up dying in them. All right? Because those concerts, also, rituals, sacrifices. So they be sacrificing you niggas that go there. All right? All these different things, in these concerts, man. All right? And it's you got your hands up, waving your hands up towards this one nigga that was born the same way you was born into the same world you was in, and nigga, there's nothing special about him, man. So concerts are, a hell to the no, man. All right? Because that's idolizing. All right? But let me get this as well. Let me see. Yep. This is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 26. I'm going to get it in the NLT. It says, it's the godly given to the wicked. It's like polluting a fountain or a muddy spring. Or muddying a spring. All right, so the godly gives into the wicked. You want to go, all right, bro, I don't want to go hang out, man. I want to have fun, man. Next thing you know, you at a concert. Next thing you know, you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. All right, you already have this knowledge. You already understand this truth. So you're doing this shit. It's only polluting you. So it's like it's like polluting a fountain. All right, or muddying a spring. You know, that's what it's equaling it out to be. Because if you're of the spirit, if you're of the truth, you're studying to be righteous. You're studying to be, clean. You're studying to do the best you can to worship the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. To serve the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So going into these concerts, going to all these other different shit you ain't supposed to be doing, it leads you to doing something worse. It leads you to probably, committing adultery, idolizing, all these different things that it can lead you to, because now you're surrounded by demons. You're not surrounded by fellow brothers of the faith, and the truth. With the light, you're surrounded by demons. And those demons are going to be out to get you, and you're fighting all that shit alone. All right? So when it comes to concerts and shit, man, you're not supposed to be going to them shits, man. All right? You're not. All right? It's not a good look. All right? As a man of the Lord. Because, hold on, let me get that too. Ephesians 5 and verse 9. All right, I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, "For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light." All right, so we were sometimes in the darkness. We was in dark, being niggas, doing niggerish things, but now we are in the light of the Lord. All right, and we walk as children of light. As true men of the Lord. It says, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. Or Salakia. Verse 9, it says, "For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord." So we're proving what is acceptable to the Lord, man. All right? For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. So when you go around, demons, niggas in the world, all right, they're gonna influence you to do wicked ass shit, because that's all their life is. That's all what their life is about. So when you're around them, they're gonna influence you to do some bullshit, and they're gonna fuck you up in your walk of faith. All right, it's gonna fuck you up in your walk of faith, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to mess up yourself in the spirit. Next thing you know, it's really starting to pollute your mind. Now you about to go out there again with your homeboys. Next thing you know, you're no longer in this truth, man. You're no longer serving the Lord. You're no longer, because you have polluted yourself. You have polluted the fountain. You muddying a spring. All right. And when something gets polluted, that pollution spreads. When you put dirt into the water, you just grab a handful of dirt and you throw it into a clean bucket of water. That dirt is going to spread in that bucket. So all you're going to do is spread, and you're going to become more wicked than you ever thought, man. And more demons are going to come upon you than you had when you was in the world before. All right? So let me get this real quick. Because we go get into it, man. We going to get straight into it, man. All right? Because this is a big thing, man. All right? A lot of dudes come in this thing, they don't know what they can do and what they can't do. Well, I'm going to tell you now, a concert is what you should not be fucking doing, man. And if you're new into the faith, you shouldn't be going out clubbing. If you're new into the faith, you shouldn't be going out partying. All right? You shouldn't be around niggas. You shouldn't be around that type of spirit, man. All right? Because you're new into the faith, and you can be easily polluted. You can be easily influenced. You can be easily put out of this faith, man. Because you want to hang around some niggas still, man. All right? You're still learning. You're still drinking off of milk. All right, if you take your 9-month-old baby or your 1-year-old baby to a club, man, that baby might not come back out alive, man. All right, and if that baby's gonna be looking crazy as hell, because you put up something so fragile and young, you took it to the club and let it sit there by itself. Somebody's going to take it, steal it. You're probably going to get walked on, stepped on. That baby's not going to be able to make it out. So that's the same thing with the truth. If you sit here and you're new into this faith, and you're going to party and you hang around niggas, you hang around, next thing, you're not going to be in the faith anymore. Just like that. As quick as you came into this thing is how fast you can get out. It's how fast you can leave. All right? It's as fast as you can be taken out of the faith. You hear me? So, let me get this real quick. This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world. All right? So when we come to the truth, we're no longer conformed. We're no longer thinking about the things of this world. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So we're being transformed through the renewing of our mind. We're being transformed, through the Spirit. All right? Or we're not doing the old things of the world that we used to do. We're no longer doing that. We're being transformed. We're upgraded. All right? To a better mind than we had before. It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. So we're proving, what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Lord Yahweh. All right. So we're not just, when we come to this faith, man, we're changing around and people are seeing that and people are like, damn, what's going on with him? All right. And that's being made a testimony, to the Lord, because you got to understand, people are seeing you change, like, okay, you're not doing this no more. They start to have a little bit more respect for you. They don't know it, but through their spirit, they're going to have more respect for you. But probably, they're going to start talking down on you, talking trash. But through the spirit, they're going to have that admiration, that respect, because the things that we're doing right now, a nigga can't do, man. A 2/3 Jake nigga can't do, man. They can't stop eating pork. They can't stop eating seafood. They can't stop just wanting to do whatever. And hanging around niggas and shit and smoking and all this other bullshit. They can't stop doing that shit, man. So when they see you do it, they see the discipline. They see the honor. They see the change. And they can't do nothing but really respect it through the spirit, man. No matter how much shit talk and trash they talk about you, man, they can't do nothing but respect it, Oh, you don't want to be around the family anymore. You don't celebrate birthdays. You don't do holidays. These are things that they can't do. So now they're looking at you like, damn, he's doing something that I can't do. So in the spirit, they're going to respect your ass, man. They will respect the brethren. They will respect the prophets. But, they probably talk some trash or shit. But through the spirit, they can't do nothing but respect it. Niggas can't understand what they don't know. All right. And a lot of niggas don't be trying to know. So they don't really understand what we're doing. All right. But, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, the ones listening again. I just want to get into a short, quick lesson on that. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash. Once again, Akim, Shalom.